I think most of you would agree with me when I tell you that everybody wants to be rich. After all, who wants to wake up every day doing that 9-to-5 job just so he can pay his rent? Then what do you think are some of the things that poor people do that rich people don't? This video will be really helpful for everyone, so make sure to watch until the end. Hi there, and welcome to Top Wisdom. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe on our channel for your daily dose of self-help and self-improvement videos. For today's video, we'll talk about some of the things that we do that hinder our progress from getting rich, and what actually rich people do to keep their wealth. So, if you're ready, then let's start. 1. Poor people watch for entertainment, rich people read books. Whether it's television shows, movies, Netflix series, or YouTube videos, poor people mostly spend their time on this, while rich people never stop reading books to continually broaden their knowledge. However, rich people don't just read any book, they pick what's best to improve their lifestyle. And some of these are Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Richest Man in Babylon, The Intelligent Investor. Some also choose books that are mentally and physically helpful, and some may want to read books that will optimize their lives. Whatever it is, they made sure that it brings new knowledge that they can apply with their lives. 2. Poor people slouch all day, rich people walk. If a poor person becomes overwhelmed with his life and wants to unwind, he would mostly tend to slouch all day, watch or play video games. This is not the case for rich people. Instead of having an electronic device stimulate their minds, rich people go outside and walk, or listen to relaxing music, or write their thoughts in a journal. Basically, any activity that is mentally therapeutic rather than distracting. You can do this as well. To relax, take a walk or exercise. Then take a warm, soothing bath and end your day with reading your favorite book, or any book you think you'd enjoy. 3. Poor people concentrate on obstacles, rich people focus on opportunities. To explain this, let me tell you a quick story about 2 salesmen. The first salesman went to a faraway town where he sells slippers for the locals. However, he soon found out that no one in that area wears anything on their feet. After finding it out, the salesman decided to leave the area. On his way out, he encountered another shoe salesman. He warned him to leave the town as no one in that area wears slippers. The other salesman grew really excited after knowing about it, saying that if no one has shoes yet, then he could sell a pair to every person in town. It's just how you perceive the situation. Basically, the more challenging, the more rewarding. If you easily give up like the first salesman, then you wouldn't be able to earn anything, not even a cent. But if you see it as an opportunity, you may be one of the richest people in the world. 4. Poor people run without a budget, rich people always have a planned budget. Poor people lack financial planning. Basically, if they're given $100 million, they're most likely to spend it everywhere until they wake up with nothing. Meanwhile, rich people are not impulsive buyers. Everything should be planned, and any financial transaction must be accounted for. 5. Poor people get paid based on time, rich people get paid based on results. Say you're an employee who works 9 to 5 every day just to get paid the right amount to pay your utilities, bills, and other personal expenses. Let me tell you, it won't get you anywhere near rich people because rich people are paid based on results. What I mean is, if you're not contributing to most people, then you're practically just like anyone. It may be very risky, but it can also be very rewarding. If you make a useless product, then you get paid nothing. If you created something that everyone needs, you can easily make millions or even billions. Never forget that some of the most popular companies right now started from being a nobody. Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google. But soon enough, people were able to see their worth, and now they're making tons of money every day. Their wealth was the result of them taking the risk, being creative, and not giving up. That said, you should always remember that in order to be one of the rich people, your work should be result-based. 6. Poor people wake up whenever they want, rich people have their morning routines. The poor person wakes up in the morning, he doesn't have any plan of what to do for the rest of the day. Typically, he'll check his phone, scrolling here and there, watching videos, not knowing that it has already been 2 hours since he woke up. Meanwhile, rich people never do this. Morning routine is important for them, as they believe that with the right amount of structure, they'd be able to get more things done in 2 hours than most people can in 24. There's no exact routine. Some wake up at 4 a.m., some at 10 a.m. The thing is, they need to follow their routine to drive them to success. If you want to be like them, start by writing in your journal the things you should do for the next day and make sure to follow it. 7. Poor people blame others, rich people take responsibility. For poor people, if things don't go their way, it's always someone else's fault. Their boss, the economy, the situation, the weather, everything. Meanwhile, rich people have this mindset that the results are based on their hands. If they screw up, it's their fault. How can they do better? Where did everything exactly go wrong? What can they do in order to not screw up next time? They act instead of blaming. 8. Poor people save, rich people invest. If you can't pay your monthly expenses, then it simply means you need to make more, not save more. While poor people limit themselves from the things they want in order to save money for the future, rich people see every income as a tool to grow their wealth. They are risk takers and would always choose to put their money to work instead of putting it in a bank. 9. Poor people think they know everything. Rich people never stop learning. A person owns his fault. Like what a rich person does, he makes a way in order to improve himself and not make the same mistake again. On the other hand, poor people think highly of themselves. They think that they know it all, that they seldom make mistakes, and that's the reason why they stopped learning. Poor people talk, and when they talk, they want others to actually believe their opinion. Meanwhile, rich people like to get answers from others. That's why they always ask questions. Poor people feel good about getting lots of information, while rich people feel more confident if they learn something new. While poor people advise others on how to do things better, when they actually have no knowledge about it, rich people strive to know always how to do things efficiently. 10. Poor people cram before the deadline. Rich people do little progress every day. Poor people tend to do their job the day before the deadline. May it be studying for an exam, working on a project, or submitting a proposal to his boss, they always wait until the last minute before moving. It's a bad habit, and no rich person does this. Instead, rich people do small things every day, so they won't need to do extreme effort on the deadline. They believe that success is the outcome of consistency and steady effort, not a one-time ultimate attempt to finish a work. You can do this as well. Start by planning what you'll do every day. If you need to study for your English test, read for 30 minutes every day instead of continuously studying for 5 hours straight the night before the exam. Change won't happen overnight. Gradually improve your habit. Leave out those that don't benefit you and start engaging in things that will make you a better and richer person. And that ends our video. If you enjoyed today's topic, don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell button so you'll be notified on our future posts. What are your thoughts in this video? Share them in the comments section down below. Once again, this is Top Wisdom. Thank you so much for watching.